To the channel, guys. I'm calling this New City Moto. What I'm doing here is attempting to build choppers and a lot of screwing around the garage. What you see behind me is a Kawasaki, Honda, Amazon, junkyard parts. Just something I was putting together. Let me turn it around for you guys. Yeah, so this is what it is. It's Kawasaki 440 from here to there. And it's a hardtail from Voodoo Vintage for the Kawasaki frame, and a Honda motor that I got from a guy I knew at work. Just janking around with some pipes, teaching myself how to weld a little bit better. And that's the Honda Rebel back tire, seat I got from a swap meet out in Jersey. Sissy bar I picked up from Cheap Thrills and added a bunch of shit to it, just fucking around, learning how to do things. And that's the Kawasaki wheel, Amazon bars, Amazon light, Amazon mirrors. So, like I said, it runs. Battery's dead. It's on the charger over there, but it leaks gasoline from the carbs, so just switch those out. But I wind up picking something else up. That's the Silver Surfer right there. It's the Yamaha. I wind up picking up this frame from, I wound up picking up this frame. It had a motor in it. The motor's over here also. I'll get into that in a second. And I just picked it up. It was cheap. It was real cheap. Dude was super hard up. I'm not gonna get into that story. It's a shame. Hopefully things work out. But picked that up, and the motor that's underneath there was in it. I'll give you a look at the pistons. 883. Those were really in there. Those are stuck. This bike had been sitting and collecting water for God knows how long. Sitting in Chinatown collecting water. So I wound up picking that up, and I wound up picking up another motor from the same dude. That had a 1200 in it. That came apart real nice, but it was missing a ton of stuff. There's no tranny in there. Let's see if I can get you in for that. Yeah, there's no transmission or anything inside there. I was hoping to use this. Maybe at a later date, I'll pick up a transmission for it. But what I did was, the one that was filled with, this motor was filled with water. I'll have to put some pictures up on my Instagram. But this one was filled with water. I had to heat it up, set it on fire, set the cylinders on fire, let them heat up, let some Marvins and some PB Blast sit in there for a couple of weeks. They finally, the jugs and the pistons were able to like loosen themselves up. So this motor actually has the 1200 pistons that came out of the other one, that came out of that one. A mixture of the jugs from that first motor over there, the heads from this motor that was kind of fried. The heads were okay. This one was no good. The other one was. So I was able to get the two of them to work. Spun it over. Everything works inside there. Chop that up a little bit so it looks nice. Everything spins. What I'm gonna have to do is, I got a few more parts that I gotta get for it. All the stuff that goes in there I actually have. The cams are rusted up, so I had to take those out, soak them, scrub them down, put those back in. Everything's, like I said, spins. So hopefully that will go back into there. But the hardtail from TC Bros came up. It was a few dollars cheaper than it normally was, or it normally runs. It's usually about $4. The price dropped. I was gonna pick it up from Throttle Addiction because they had a sale. It happened to be cheaper than that. I just said, you know what, why not? I pulled the trigger. So this is what we're gonna build. I'm gonna get into some of the instructions, read those up, see what the measurements are, and we'll get to cutting. I think we're gonna put this together today. At least the frame will go together today. We'll do a little sanding. It's getting a little late. I'll weld it in, and from there we'll start setting up, start doing a little bit of mock-up. All right, so hopefully the fan isn't too loud. It's getting hot in the garage, but what is that here? This is all the shit that came with the hardtail kit. TC Bros. Sticker is always great. Keychain, got about 50 of these. Stick this on the fridge. Might have to get a beer. But this is the important stuff. Instructions. All the hardware. Some more stickers. Find something to put that on. Let's see what this says. I'm not sure what this powered welder's business means, but I'll have to read through all this. This tells you where to cut, how far you gotta be. Just came from Walmart, actually. I found this really cool ruler. I'm a little old, I guess. I'm old. It bends. It's made out of rubber. Freaking amazed. So as soon as I get that, I'll read through all this shit. We'll make our marks. I'll take the saw off the stand. I got the saw. I got it mounted over here. That's my engine building station. But I got that. I'll take that off. We'll get to cutting. Make sure our lines are nice and straight. All right, so instructions are pretty straightforward. You've got to cut 4 inches from here back, both sides, and then 13 and 3/4 from the top of the neck back. Simple enough. The only part that I was having trouble with, look at this fancy ruler. Like, just in case you gotta, go all the way around. I can't find my paint marker, so this is not gonna work. But what I did was, now I can't find my tape measure. Oh, please. Yeah, so there we go. Because this is set up in a weird, you can't really get down. You don't want to get too short. What I did was measured out 4 inches on this, transferred the line all the way down. Boom, there you go. 4 inches right here. I scribed out a little bit. Right here, this is where I'm gonna cut. Get yourself a scribe or a flathead screwdriver. I'm going back just a little bit. This side right here. I'll scribe out right here. Do the same thing, cut back just a little bit. And then I can shave back with the grinder, but I'm gonna cut it with the bandsaw. Took the bandsaw out of the jig, and we'll scribe up here on the neck, do the same thing. and then I'll set up, and you can watch me guys fuck this up. Pretty sure I'm gonna destroy it, but hey, fuck it. All right, I was having some technical difficulties. I guess I dropped the bandsaw on the floor, and the blade came out. Put it down on the side. Safety first. Can't find my glove. Oh, there it goes. So, I'm gonna try this again. Now, I'm not sure exactly the best place to hold this thing. Keeps warm or hot. I'm gonna do this. Let's see what happens. Can't really see this way. Fuck you. Maybe on this one? Let's try this. Cut in half. This is the moment of truth. Let's see. Should have took that off, but whatever. Let's see. Like this. Houston, we have a problem. Together. Now just pound it flush. Put some rosette welds. Drill a hole here. Make sure it reaches the down tube where the slug is. Here, here, and here. Clean this up. Put some welds on, and we'll start the mock-up process. Till then, stay tuned. All right, I thought I was done. I'm not done. I drilled my little pilot holes on the top and the bottom there. I cleaned it up. So I'm going to weld these. I'm going to put a bead here, a bead here, and a bead here. And I'll let you guys see that. All right, so this is my titanium 125. That's flux welder. I like this little welder a lot, actually. For the garage, it's perfect. It's super light. I'm pretty sure anyone who's watched YouTube and choppers and blah blah blah, you know about this titanium 125. You pick it up on sale with a coupon from not Home Depot, from Harbor Freight for like less than $150. Pick it up. It's definitely worth it. This little thing right here, though, that is the Trillium. That's TIG welded. I got that for $100 with a coupon and some Amazon points that I had. So I'm learning how to TIG. That's pretty fun. That is pretty fun. And I recently picked this up on Amazon Prime Day. That's a MIG, a 3-in-1, MIG, TIG, and stick. Nobody really uses stick, but I can't wait to use that and start screwing around with that thing. The gas place was closed, so that's dead for today. It's the weekend. But I'll do an unboxing on that as soon as, I get situated with finishing this thing off. But I just put some of this Yes Welder Air wire. I watched a few reviews, and it's supposed to weld a lot cleaner than the Vulcan. The Vulcan's up there on the bench. So I'm going to use that and the spray. Come on. And the spray to see if I can keep some of the flux boogers down. So I'll set you up. I'm not sure if I'm going to record this because I don't have anything to block the rays from my camera. I'm using my phone at the moment. But I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Let's see. Yeah, I decided to. Fuck it. Look for some straps. Can't find the straps, so I'm gonna try to figure this out as best I can with one hand. Try to just put the plug welds in here. That'll hold that. Now, see how this spray works. Yeah, I got something holding it together a little bit. Just to clean up. Down there. I don't think this is going in. Alright. I don't like it. I gotta draw that out. It's not set. It's not set flush. I'm not happy with that, so I'm gonna draw that out. Alright. That's drilled out. Here. Gotta hold it. Gotta hold it just enough. Pass a bead on the top. That way if I have to grind it down later on, I know exactly where everything is. Let's see. Don't do it too fast. Let's see. A little hotter, a little slower. Might have blown through with that. The rosette well was supposed to go. Let's see. Let's see. Not for nothing. I don't know if it's the wire or I'll try not to touch it, but there's no boogers. I'm just gonna fill in that little spot there where I tacked it together. I'll fill that in a little bit more, send some heat down through there, but I mean, that's not bad. Yeah, guess what? That wire is pretty good. And I'll do the top and I'll send a little well through the top also. I'm impressed with that wire. I mean, not that anybody should be impressed with those welds. I'm a delivery guy. I'm not a welder. I'm a garage guy. So, but yeah, I'm gonna send some more welds through there and there. I'll do the backbone. I'll let you guys see how it looks when I'm done. All right, so I may have gotten ahead of myself. I just, that yes welder wire, yeah, for, I don't know, it was like $9. That's where I put the rosette. But besides that, and a few more. Come on, focus. 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 Yeah, what the fuck was that? For the $9 plus I think like the $15 for the spray. There's no boogers. No boogers. I decided to just weld up the entire backbone. I mean, listen, could be prettier. Not gonna grind it down all the way, that way I know where it's at. And then, depending on how good I get with the MIG, maybe we'll go back over it, cut it, and go back over it, but probably not. I'm actually happy with that. I know I've got good penetration. So we'll put the tire on. Maybe I'll throw that girder in it real quick. See how it looks. Stay tuned, we'll see.